All right, all right. How you doing, everybody over there? Here, Rafael from Identidad Primitiva with Mateo here.
How are you guys?
All right, all right. Here we have some special guests here right now. RSquared. Give me a round of applause, everybody. Come on, come on.
Hey, happy to be here.
Yeah,
Happy
yeah,
to be
yeah,
guys
yeah.
asking
Let's go. These guys have been ripping it. They are about to finish their tour in Argentina, so we are really happy to have you here. I'm really happy.
Thanks for getting us on.
No,
A short tour, a one weekend, 2 gig tour. So yeah, very short, but we've had an unbelievable time so far.
Unbelievable time.
Yeah, right. I'm happy, really happy for that. The guys have been playing in Jet and in Archie, 2 clubs from Buenos Aires, really well known. It was really great, the gigs over there. The people were crazy, so they just launched. They were with 2 big tracks. Can't decide from Luke Dean and Max Dean, the remix.
Yeah,
Yeah.
edit, as everyone says online. Are you playing the edit? We actually had a guy come up to us at Jet and say to us during our set, "You need to play the edit again."
Yeah. I'm sure everybody was with the phone like can't decide. Yeah. So play fantasy.
They
Yeah.
are the 2 most requested tracks of our set, definitely.
Well, that's great. That's great. How did you find Argentina? Did you like it?
It's been absolutely incredible. The people, the food. I mean, we've had so much steak now, haven't we, Ryan? It's been unbelievable.
I'm all staked out. I love the Milanesa.
The Milanesa,
Yes.
yeah. That's
Sorry
right.
for my pronunciation, but honestly,
It's been
big up the
amazing.
Milanesa.
Yeah, 100%. It's been incredible, and like the people, and obviously the parties that we played, they were just fantastic. Like, and big up to the Cool Kids guys for getting us involved.
Is it your first time here?
First time here, first time in South America, so and hopefully not the last. So yeah, we'll be buzzing to come back here because we've had such a good weekend. But yeah, first time in Argentina, and it's been incredible.
You just came from Ibiza, right?
Didn't come straight from Ibiza, but we've had a long summer in Ibiza. Played a lot of shows, Universe, High, Tantra, Eden. So yeah, done a fair few shows over in Ibiza, and yeah, we love playing in Ibiza, don't we?
Yeah, absolutely. Honestly, the best place, the best club scene on earth.
Yeah.
And I'd advise to all the Argentinian listeners, if you haven't been to Ibiza yet, you 100% need to go.
Yeah, 100% need to go.
Yeah. Well, I was trying to talk about that. What was like playing on the biggest clubs in the world? I mean, like Universe is right now is on the top.
It's honestly incredible, and we're forever grateful to get these opportunities to play at these clubs. Just like you walk in there and it's like, wow, this is a different ballpark.
What's the sound system like?
Oh, amazing,
good, right?
amazing. Brian always bangs on about the
Yeah,
Universe sound system.
it's really good because it's loud, but it doesn't fatigue your ears. So your ears don't hurt at the end of the night, like some clubs where there's like harsh frequencies and stuff. So yeah, it's an unbelievable sound system, which makes it better.
When we play at High Ibiza as well, like just playing there and the booth monitors is just a different sound. It's unbelievable. You've never been?
No, I've never been in Ibiza, but I know that you play at the Nowhere.
Yeah. We played there 3 times now. Paco Asuna's asked us back. So forever grateful for Paco Asuna for inviting us to play for his party, because the vibe at Now Here in the club room in Ibiza is just, you can't beat it. Like the energy Paco brings every set to the club room, it's incredible, isn't it?
Yeah, honestly, he has such a unique sound, which we kind of take inspiration from in our own way. And yeah, we definitely look up to Paco Asuna.
Yeah, I can say you clearly like Mindcheck, the record label from Paco Asuna. Yeah, that's a really great sound for sure. This is the 2nd year in a row in Ibiza, right?
Third year playing for Paco in the club room. Yeah, I mean, every year it's just been fantastic, hasn't it?
Yeah, it gets better and better every year.
Better and better every year.
As we get a bigger fan base, it starts to get busier earlier, because obviously we're warm-up set. So it's starting to get busier earlier compared to the first year we played, and honestly, it's an unbelievable time.
Unbelievable.
Where would you say that is the best club you've ever played in? What's your favorite one?
I'd say High Ibiza.
Yeah, high for sure, because although Universe is amazing, we were in one of the second or third room, wasn't
room
it?
in
The
the
third
bunker.
room in the bunker.
Also, Tantra in Ibiza is a amazing venue as well. Like the sound system and the way they've put together that club, it creates such a unique vibe there. And they've had like people like Joseph Capriati playing in that room. And yeah, they've really done a good job with that club. So if you're ever in Ibiza, definitely get yourself down to Tantra.
Yeah, those.
It's small and intimate.
Yeah.
It's not like the super clubs, but it's still an amazing party. And they have their own like local fan base that go down there. And all the people who work there they're our friends now, and like we love playing for them down there.
And the DJ booth is pretty close to the people, to the
Yeah.
crowd.
Yeah,
right,
very close.
That's
Very
good. Yeah,
intimate,
yeah.
very
It's getting old. You know the like the DJ booth up on.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it's getting old.
We love playing the parties where you're involved with the crowd. That's
Yeah,
why
for
it was
sure.
so good at Jet on the weekend. You were right with everyone in the mixer, and you get to feel the atmosphere more. Because when you're so high up, you don't really get to feel how the crowd are reacting to the tracks and like the vibe down there. Do you know what I mean? But when you're in and amongst it, then it's a way better.
I'd say
experience.
Jet is up there though, isn't it? As one
Yeah,
of the
Jet-
better clubs we've played for
Jet
sure.
is fantastic.
Yeah, yeah. As I mean, it's easier for you as well to read like the crowd, to read the dance floor if you're closer to them. You know, so you can feel the energy. So that
Yeah,
is-
no,
that is really
we
good.
played at a festival last summer, and we were just so far away, and it's a lot harder to connect with the crowd
Yeah.
for sure than when they're touching distance.
Yeah, yeah,
And
yeah.
you can high five people and stuff like that, and get them involved.
Yeah, and do some funny dances.
Yeah. read the messages on people's phones and stuff like that.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Talking about festivals, we had an episode here where we talked about festivals and the comparison between festival and clubs. Where do you feel more comfortable playing? In a
Definitely
festival?
club.
Or a
Definitely
club?
clubs, because
Definitely
like I
clubs.
said, you can feel and have a better connection with the crowd, because a lot of the clubs you're within touching distance.
100%.
So definitely.
And we also love like dark, intimate clubs because you can play a bit heavier rolling style. Do you know what I mean? And you feel that atmosphere. Where it's like a festival, open air, you're playing a bit more big room vibes. Do you know what I mean? Where when you're like
You definitely have to change your sound a little bit
Yeah.
for festivals.
Yeah, yeah, for sure. Because you also know that there are too many people, and not everyone loves or like your style. So you have to be more like you have to move around the different sounds and different genres to give the like all the people what they want.
exactly.
You know, so
Exactly.
You got to keep to your own style, but
Of course.
then
Also adapt,
a few relatable tunes as well in and amongst it for sure.
And
100%.
how do you prepare for playing like in Ibiza or a big festival? Do you like to prepare your set?
We always like gather a lot of tracks that we're feeling, put them in playlists, but we never plan sets because obviously there's two of us, so we go off each other. So
Yeah.
similar music taste, similar styles. But if Ryan plays like a sort of a disco-y track, I might match him with a bit of a disco-y track. Do you know what I
Okay,
mean?
so
Just to keep the flow of things.
You kind of play each other like
Exactly.
So it might be a playlist of like 50 to 60 tunes of the general idea of what we think we're going to play, and then we'll just pick what we fancy on the night, kind of thing.
I think sometimes if you're pre-planning a set, then you can never adapt to what the crowd are feeling. Do you know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
you've got to be able to have all different genres, all different tracks, all in tech house, like what we play. But you've got to be able to go off what they're feeling. So if you play a track and it's gone off, and you've got a track which is similar, you're going to play that after. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So you're going to keep the flow of it.
yeah, pretty much don't stick to the base plan. You get to be ready for everything, for
100%.
every scenario, you can say, no.
100%.
All right, now you're going back to the UK.
Yeah, back to the UK.
Yeah. You have a gig in the Leeds.
Yeah,
In
in
Leeds.
Leeds.
Yeah.
I'd say unfortunately back to the UK because we do love. Obviously, we've loved being in South America, but yeah, we're playing in Leeds, which is a bit up north to where we're from, which is a really good club called Leeds District Bar in Leeds, and then we're back out to Colombia.
To Colombia.
Yeah.
So not a long time at home, but yeah, it's just the way it worked out that we had to come back for our gig in Leeds, and then we're back out to South America, Medellin, and then 3 gigs in Colombia.
Yeah.
And then
No,
we're
we've got one in Colombia, then we're off to Chile, 2
Oh,
in
yeah.
Chile, and then we're out in South America for another week, and then they're TBA. So to reconfirm those gigs.
And for example, for South America, you're preparing any type of sound more with percussions, maybe that here they're used to more Latin music.
Yeah,
So
we're gonna go a bit more rolling, tech house style.
But you've also got to play what we play
Yeah.
because that's why we're booked,
The
Right,
thing
of
is,
course, yeah.
the thing is, like, we've gone and played like the rolling stuff, but then people do also say like play your disco infused style because people do love it. So yeah, we'll just throw out a couple of tracks, see what people are feeling, and then go off the vibe. Do you know what I mean? So yeah.
that's good. Yeah, that's perfect. Yeah, for sure. I guess that everybody is asking you for fantasy for this track that it just came.
Came out of
Yeah. It's blowing up, huh?
So yeah, we released it on our label in July, and then it had been out for maybe 4 to 6 weeks.
Yeah.
4 to 6 weeks.
Already. It got good recognition, but not amazing recognition. Then all of a sudden one day we woke up one morning and we see a video from the previous day of some guy dancing to the track. A very interesting guy.
Ibiza
with a
final
great,
boss.
Yes, with a great haircut.
A great haircut.
And it honestly
It's
just
mental. It's
it went
literally
so
mental.
viral.
Yeah, man.
Honestly, like within the hour of it going viral, we were getting messages on our YouTube saying thanks to IB for Final Boss for bringing this music to me and stuff like that. And it just went more viral than we could ever have imagined.
I think the streams that day, the day after the video got released, we did 42,000 streams in that day of Fantasy, which was the most the track ever got. Like, it was on 10,000 for 6 weeks. And then it got 40,000 in a day.
Yeah, it's crazy because it was almost like the soundtrack from the Ibiza Final Boss. Everybody was with that video. Yeah.
People
It was at
thought
Destino Arena, right?
Yeah, people thought
It was at Destino Ibiza, right?
No,
528.
528. Yeah.
Yeah, people thought we planned it as some
Yeah.
like marketing expert, like
'Cause
expert marketing
Obviously, we'd
thing.
had all the hype from the Can't Decide edit, and then it was straight after. So it was like, how are these boys doing it? Are they like planning this marketing strategy or something? But no, it was literally pure luck, and yeah, it was fantastic.
Yeah, we had probably more chance of winning the lottery
Yeah.
than that 10-second clip being our track out of all the millions of tracks that there are. So yeah, that is definitely someone was looking over us on that day, weren't
Someone
they?
was, yeah, 100%. The universe. We've got to thank the universe for that.
Yeah. So listen, guys, what was the process behind this track? The creation process of this track. Where did you take the vocal that is so recognizable?
So the vocals from an 80s track on YouTube. Just found the sample, started putting it together. I remember I spent about 5 hours on the bass line.
Yeah. Couldn't get it right
at all, and then finally got the bass line right, and then Fantasy was developed, and then obviously we signed it to Defected recently, got it released on Defected, and then we got the sample replayed, so it's a bit different, the version, but
Yeah, the people that replay the samples, they listen to the whole track and then pick out each individual element and replay it. Super talented how it works, but yeah, it got completely resung. And now it got released on Defected, so yeah, I want to see that, and that's one of the biggest labels in house music. So
that was
for
a
sure.
huge goal label for us to sign to for so many years. We've been such big fans of Defected's catalogue and all the artists they work with. So to sign to Defected was honestly a goal for us, and we've achieved that now. So we're just eternally grateful.
yeah.
Well, yeah, do you deserve it for sure? So
Thanks, bro.
And how did it turn out? Because you had already released the track, and then I saw it re-released on Defected. Did they hit you up, or like you send the track?
No, so after everything went viral with IB for Final Boss, we had about 10 messages from 10 different labels. We were having phone calls and stuff like that, and then we ended up deciding to go with Defected. But because it was a well-known 80s sample, they needed to get everything, all the bits replayed. So yeah, that's how it happened. So yeah.
Great. After once this tour ends, do you have any other projects coming soon? Any other songs? Any other EP?
Yeah, so we've got a track coming out on our own label, Our Works, at the end of this month called What You Need. And then we've signed some tracks with Mandamore for Mood Child. Got a 4-track EP with her, and we've also got a vinyl only release with her as well. And then we've got a track on Mindshake. We're just waiting to secure the EP with Paco. And yeah, that's so far, but we're just looking forward to getting back to the studio now. I've got a lot of inspiration from being over here as well, and we're ready to hit the studio hard when we get back.
When you start touring more, it's a lot harder to dedicate the time, but we're trying to dedicate as much time as possible to the studio stuff.
The one thing that I like, because of everything that's happened recently, you feel a bit of pressure to get in the studio, and like you have to make a hit. But I'm just gonna go in there with kind of a relaxed feel, with whatever comes out. Do you know what I mean? So that's the way hits are made. Sometimes, if you don't overthink it, then
it's always the fastest tracks that end up being the best.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. I was
it literally is.
last week. I was watching a podcast, and it was Rossi who said that usually the tracks that blow up are the tracks that he was producing on a daily routine places. For example, up on a bar, or maybe up on a bus.
That is literally it. That is literally it. The edit that we did was purely meant for sets. I started it the morning. We had a set in Bristol in the evening, and did about an hour and a half on it, and then tested it in the club. People went wild for it, and just wasn't thinking about it, just thinking about banging out an edit for a set, and then it's been one of our most recognised edits. Do you know what I mean?
You mean they can't decide?
They can't decide one, so the exposure from that was incredible, and that was literally made so far. So when you don't overthink it, and you don't think, I need to make this track for that label, I need to make this track for that person, and you just literally make music for yourself, what you want to hear, sometimes they're the ones that do the best.
You don't have the studio pressure for sure.
Exactly.
Yeah. It's just that's 100%. You know.
I wanted to ask you about, because you were talking about having gigs with Paco Zuna in High. You signed your first track with him in 2022 or 2023.
Yeah, quite a while ago now.
How was the process of that?
So
yeah, we'd been sending Paco tracks for a while, hadn't we? And then he liked the tracks that we were sending over. It was the Love Attack EP, wasn't it?
Yeah,
it was the Love Attack EP. And then I initially didn't actually. Ryan made the Love Attack idea, and then I initially didn't like Love Attack, and then started to like, and I was like, yeah, this is a bomb. But yeah, he signed the 3 tracks for us, and then we kind of look at doing a Mindshake EP every year now for Paco.
It's
then
just,
we had the Listen Baby
it's just building
EP.
a relationship with the big artists, and if they end up playing your tracks and they really like your tracks, then they might say, oh, let's sign this as an EP, and then you carry on sending more music. And then eventually, if you're lucky, they'll book you for sets. And Paco's very good at bringing the new people through, which we really appreciate.
We really are grateful to
because
Paco
not a lot of artists do that. So the ones that do are really obviously appreciate letting the newcomers come through.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, like the whole scene builds with that. You need to give the rising stars just give them a place where they need to be. You know.
100%.
Yeah, for sure. Because I mean, like the big record labels, they do big parties and they can really help the upcoming stars. So
yeah, that's it. If they have their own parties, then they can bring the emerging talent into the party. So yeah, we're forever grateful to Paco Osuna, and Nicole Mudaber's put us on some shows now as well for In the Mood, and potentially some Mood Collective coming in the future. So yeah, eternally grateful to the people putting us on for those shows.
That's great. Back in home, you have your own party, right?
We used to have.
We used to have,
back in the day.
You booked Bibi, right?
Yeah. We booked Michael Bibby back in Bournemouth. I can't remember the date that we did.
It was a long time ago, like
2017,
maybe 2017,
just before Hanging Tree was released. So we booked Bibby for our party in Bournemouth, and then he was on the come up, and then to see what he's done over the last few years is incredible, really. But yeah, we had a party. It was when we were at university. We started this party called Tech Box, and then we eventually turned it into a record label. But yeah, we do plan on doing something like that in the future. We're just waiting for the right time. We just don't want to rush these things.
We're more focusing on our own career,
Yeah.
RSquared at the moment, and when the time's right.
Yeah, so our idea behind it would be to throw our works parties in the future.
Yeah.
And then start doing like Paco does with Now Here, and then bringing on our like emerging talent as well, and like giving back. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, that's obvious. We definitely want to do that in the future.
Yeah, the same with the record label. Are you planning to give people some place as well to?
It's soon.
We
That'd
have
be great, man.
we have been asked this a lot.
So it was always at first we wanted to just release our own tracks, but we've had a lot of people sending demos and asking if we're accepting demos for our work. So I think it's going to be something we do in the future, just not right now, because yeah, we've got a few
it's
of our own
all the
releases
process as well.
Yeah, 100%, 100%.
Yeah. And this is also you can connect with the party when you're gonna start it again. You know.
Yeah.
So you can give people a place where they can play as well.
Yeah.
Did you play with Bibi that time?
Yeah,
Yeah,
Yes.
we did. We
He
played.
came back to our house for an after party.
All right.
Yeah, it's fair to
That's
say we
crazy.
had it
Yeah,
off.
yeah,
We
yeah,
had
yeah,
it
yeah.
off.
What about Solid Grips? Are you planning on sending something to them? Are you in contact with
Solid
them?
Grooves has definitely been on our list of labels to hit. It's just finding the right track, because sometimes our sound doesn't
Yeah.
align as much with Solid Grooves. But I'm sure if we found the right track, we'd definitely send it to Solid
And the thing
Grooves.
is, we don't like changing our sound just to sign to a label.
Yeah,
We only sign if they like our sound, then they'll sign it.
100%.
Kind of thing.
Another with Hot Creations. Hot Creations is another one that we'd love to sign to.
Oh yeah, it's
Jamie
Hot Crate,
Jones's
Jamie
label.
Jones. Yeah, yeah, I know that.
There's a few more.
Yeah, there was a track that Jamie Jones was asking for of you guys, right? Before you sign it on
Brown
it,
eyes.
right? Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, it's a funny story actually. So we'd sent it to Hot Since '82. We were initially going to release it as a free download, because this was at the kind of near the start of like our careers, like building up a following and stuff like that. We were like not really having the confidence in our music as much. Well, we knew it was a great track. We just didn't know how it would be received by other people. And we were going to release it as a free download. We were like, let's give it a shot. Send it to Hot Since '82. He was like, this is absolutely immense. This is such a great track. He called it timeless. And then Jamie Jones and Hot Since '82 were in a back-to-back. And Jamie Jones said to Hot Since '82, send me this track.
Send me this track, yeah.
Send me this track, Brown Eyes. And then we think it could have gone on Hot Creations, but
we were still unbelievably.
It's never late
gassed
anyways.
with
Knee Deep in Sound is
yeah.
is an absolutely incredible label as well. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, to put it on there was a real goal and a real highlight of our career, I'd say.
Yeah.
So
sure.
it would be a goal for you to be on Hot Creations, right?
100%. I've been listening to Hot Creations for years, and they've definitely been up there with
On the top for a while, for quite a long time, yeah.
100%. Like the old school tech house, like Patrick Top and Forget, stuff like that. It's just it's been a label where they've released so many quality records over the years that yeah, it would just be amazed to sign to it.
Okay, this is something you can advise to people that is growing to send the tracks to the DJs maybe.
Yeah.
So
100%.
That's the best thing you can do.
because you weren't sure with this track.
No,
Exactly.
send to DJs. That's how you get your exposure.
The
Send to the big
yeah,
ones.
exactly. The worst thing that's going to happen is they're going to say no. Well, what have you got to lose? Do you know what I mean? Just send them out to everyone. See how people perceive them, and then when you get the support videos are the way to get bigger nowadays. Do you know what I mean? Like if you've got a video of Marco Crolla playing your track to how many people in Destino and it going off, you're going to then get people asking for the track. There's going to be hype over the track, and then when you release the track, it's going to do better. So.
What was your first release where you said maybe you could do this for a living, or the moment where you turned like music from being a hobby to being your profession?
That's a good question.
That's a good question.
Yeah.
So I would say, not necessarily when we started releasing music, but when at the very start, when we started liking DJing, before we'd even release music, we started taking the DJing quite seriously, and we were like, in our final year of uni, and we were like, we should probably give this a good go. Give this a good go, and we hadn't even released a tune at that point.
No.
And we were like, we can probably give this a good go, and we were just hopeful something could kind of work out. So, and it is kind of working out so far. So yeah,
Ryan's just quit his job.
I had another job, so yeah, just temporarily. So and I've quit that. So it's very scary and exciting times.
Yeah, for sure. You used to work. You used to study business, right?
I've studied business and then I worked in a bank, but only done it part time. But yeah, I've just quit. So and I'm doing this full time now. So very exciting times.
Yeah, and you accountancy, right?
Yeah, I was studying to be an accountant, which is quite the career change, especially to my parents. They were not happy.
No, that's a big problem for all of us, man. Yeah.
Came out of DJ and was like, Dad, I'm
becoming a DJ.
Come out of uni, and I was like, Dad, I'm becoming a DJ, and he was like, yeah, I'm not very impressed.
Yeah, for sure. It happened the same to me. I used to study designs, so that was crazy. That like the decision to start doing this seriously.
You've just got to follow what you're passionate about. Do you know what I mean? If you have the passion and you have the drive, you can't go wrong. Do you know what I mean? Persistence always pays off.
Yeah, for sure, 100%. Yeah, it's like sometimes it feels like you're jumping into an empty pool, but just give it a go, and I'm pretty sure that it's going to work.
100%.
For sure.
100%.
Yeah.
And
If you love it, it's gonna work.
100%.
Yeah,
Don't work
yeah.
a day in your life. You love what you do.
Yeah. You have known each other for a long time.
Since 2015,
Yeah.
it was quite the rocky start. We didn't like each other at the start.
Yeah, we didn't.
But yeah, what was it? 2015, we met at uni, and then we started DJing together about 2016, and then we decided we can probably give it a real shot in about 2019 in our last year of uni, and yeah, it's kind of blossomed ever since. We don't live together. Everyone always
Thank
asks
God.
that. We live about 2.5 hour drive from each other, and we just send projects over WeTransfer, Dropbox, all that, and that's how we collaborate all the time. Sometimes I do go up to Rory, but we do find the better tracks produced when we just send the projects over.
So then we can work in our own time.
Dropbox and WeTransfer and all that.
Yeah. I guess. Do you still dig? Do you dig the same way as you used to do? Or how do you dig for every gig, like the music you're gonna play?
We get a lot of tracks sent to us now on TrackStack by upcoming producers, and some of the tracks that we've been receiving at the moment is really high standard. So we still look for music. Obviously, check out recent releases. See what's doing well, but I think most of the tracks we're playing in our sets at the moment are from friends who are producers or upcoming producers who send it to us on TrackStack, because there's some unbelievable talent at the moment.
Yeah. Always is asking. Everyone is asking you for the big snares, right?
Yeah. We get that message a lot. Where did you get your snares from? And we're like, it's a secret, mate. Can't tell you that. We'll be out of job.
Did you always like 80s music?
Always liked 80s music, and then thought one day, let's make this into, because you've got to do something different, and we thought, let's sample some 80s stuff, and ever since then it's been received so well, and that's why I feel like we're kind of building as artists, because we've done something a bit different to what everyone else has done, so always going to keep that 80s sound with whatever tracks we're doing.
Okay, Rory, I read somewhere that you used to play drums.
Yeah.
Is it true?
Yeah, used to be a drummer. Well, a little bit of a drummer, just like as a hobby. But yeah, that's where I find a lot of our drums and creativity come in.
Okay. And what do you prefer, like producing and DJing or playing an instrument?
Well, producing and DJing, 100%. I think there's no better feeling than finishing a track, then playing it out and seeing the reaction from the crowd and how well it's perceived. I wouldn't say there's a better feeling than that.
I came from a completely non-musical background, knowing absolutely nothing. So one of the biggest things I struggled with was the keys and all that, because I came back from no music knowledge at all and just learnt everything through kind of Logic and YouTube videos and going and paying people to help us learn and stuff like that. So yeah,
I did actually start piano lessons, but I gave that up, to be fair. I should have kept going with that. I wanted to become a bit more musically entwined with like melodies and stuff like that. But I mean, I didn't really have the time for it. But it's something that I really want to do. So I don't know about the future, like getting some more piano lessons. But because I want to make a bit more deeper stuff, and then knowing your keys and that's going to be a lot better when you're doing stuff like that. Do you know what I mean? Because we've never had any like musical background training like on piano or anything like that. So yeah.
Yeah, I mean the ear is like something you can train, so you can I mean you can produce without knowing any music theory.
That's it. A big thing that we did at the start is learning how to mix down. That was huge for us. Huge for us. Ryan's more of the mix down engineer, and learning how to polish off a track at the start is probably some good advice for upcoming producers, because then you don't even have to pay for mix downs, and a lot of producers do pay for mix downs. So yeah, that's something we did early from the start. We got lessons with this guy called Iglesias. Do you know Iglesias? Yeah, we got lessons with him. This was like 6-7 years ago, wasn't it?
2020, 2019.
Yeah. So getting lessons with him and learning from a producer, especially on mix downs, has really helped elevate us from the start.
Yeah, that's great. That's great. I can see that it really helped you.
Yeah.
Definitely. Yeah. And what was the way? What was the path to find your own sound? Because this is something that is really hard to get. I mean, like to get something that it really notice that is you. Because as soon as the snare hits, I know that is that we are talking about, right? RSquared.
100%. It's trial and error. Just continuous reps throughout the years.
At the start, we got told that we sounded like a few other people. Yeah. So then we were like, right, we don't want that. Yeah. We don't want that. We need to change up. And that's when we started looking at sampling 80s stuff. And that's when we started getting our unique sound. And that would be advice for any new producer, is you need to find a unique sound, because it definitely helps. People know that it's an RSquared track without even knowing it's an RSquared track because of the way we've produced it. So that's something that we pride ourselves in.
That comes down from the start to the finish, so the way we produce and then the way we mix down as well. You're going to know that typical crush drums and stuff like that. So yeah.
You produce using loops, right? Or just you did
predominantly loops.
Sample packs. He's the sample pack king.
Yeah, I do have a lot of.
That's where you get your snares from.
He's not from there.
I'm not telling. Maybe on the next one.
I have a question for you that we are used to asking the DJs that come here, and is if you have a story of a gig you went wrong, or something that, like a funny story about that.
Yeah, probably say Vienna.
Or wrong. I've definitely pressed the wrong deck before, I can tell you that. I've done that a time, but
when we used to play in Bournemouth, I remember I was so drunk. I Stardust, Music Sounds Better With You.
Yeah.
I played that, and then I started to mix Music Sounds Better With You into Music Sounds Better With You, and Ryan was like, "What are you doing? It's the same track." I was like, "Oh, is it?"
No, and he was going, "This sounds so good."
Of course it does. It's the same track.
But that was when he used to drink alcohol. Now he is no alcohol guy
nowadays. Yeah.
Yeah, that's good. You're sober now.
Sober now. Yeah, I'm over 11 months sober. So coming up to my year. I actually hit my year when I'm in South America. So
in Colombia.
Big test, but yeah, it's going
very
well.
Good.
It's because I used to just think of DJing and partying, and then now it's kind of we're getting bigger, so I want to take it. It's a career, do you know what I mean? So
and you just go through Ibiza. That I guess that it's really hard not to drink over there.
Oh my God, yeah, that was a massive test. But
those tequila shots are.
Oh, I know, yeah, the tequila shots, yeah. I mean, Ryan just drinks for me now, so it's alright.
And fall asleep on the green room.
Yeah, and fall asleep in green rooms. We'll have to put that photo up.
What are your roles inside the group? So in everything, in every aspect.
So in terms of production, I'm more of the producer, and Ryan's the mix engineer. In terms of DJing and like everyday life, I'm a bit stronger on the social media side. Where Ryan's...
I'll sit there for... You don't really... I'd sit there for hours a week looking for tracks for sets. I'd say that's something I do a lot, which gives you kind of unique tunes that people haven't heard in sets, for sure. That's what I love doing.
Yeah, I'd say that, 100%.
Do you know about marketing as well, or just... How do you
We've got a
manage
few.
yourself with
We've
that?
got a few friends who are quite strong marketers, so they help us out. Like we want to look into maybe hiring a social media manager or something like that, just because modern day it's like you've got to be strong on social media, because if you don't have your socials right, you can be the best DJ producer nowadays, but like if your socials aren't on point, then you're not going to get that exposure. So
Unfortunately.
unfortunately, because gone are the days where you can just be a good DJ. You have to do everything nowadays. So yeah, marketing wise, we could be a lot stronger than what we are, but we're working on it for sure.
It's definitely something we need some more expertise in for sure.
Yeah,
isn't it?
100%.
Yeah, most of the times is like really hard, you know. So because you want to focus with the music, and then you have to also focus with the marketing or
Yeah.
the content and everything, and it's really hard to be everywhere.
100%.
So yeah, so
That's why sometimes it does help that there's two of us, because it must be a lot if you're just on your own.
Yeah.
But it's still something we can definitely improve on.
Definitely improve on like the TikTok, because obviously like, I never used TikTok before obviously it came about, and like there's so many different trends that you can hop on, and it's kind of a Gen Z thing, and like I feel like, are we the end of Gen Z? I can't remember.
Don't ask me. I'm
There's
clueless
a
about
date
that
there's a
stuff.
date where Gen Z started, and we're not in. I might be in the back end of it, where you're definitely not in Gen Z.
I'm ancient, mate.
Yeah, and it's just learning about TikTok, because TikTok is where predominantly most music gets picked up nowadays. If you've got an unreleased track and you're promoting it on TikTok, and then the major labels are seeing how much traction the track's getting, that will then get signed. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's all about TikTok.
yeah, and it's also like the boring part of it, because you have to, you know, that you have to be there and you have to do that, but nobody wants to be on TikTok all day. But
No,
anyways,
I
yeah,
know.
there's something you got to do.
Yeah, you have to do it nowadays. It's like it's imperative to do social media nowadays, which is
And it's not only imperative to do Instagram, you have to do TikTok
Yeah,
as
you
well.
have to do
It never used to be about TikTok. You just used to
Twitter.
and you just used to have to do Instagram, but now you're missing the trick if you're not doing TikTok as well.
Well, now you can take a few clips from here and post it on your TikTok.
100%. Ryan's been on TikTok duty this whole weekend. He's been taking loads of videos, so we're gonna have some good TikToks hopefully, Ryan.
Pressure on me, eh?
Yeah, sure. Many big DJs from now that are big, that I have a long career, they came from YouTube as well, from uploading maybe videos during the pandemic.
Yeah.
So
100%.
yeah, yeah.
100%. YouTube's something that we'd like to get into, maybe doing some travel documentaries.
yeah, the blogs.
And
like
the vlogs, yeah.
vlogs.
We see Josh Baker doing the vlogs,
Yeah.
Murphy's Law doing vlogs, some other DJs doing vlogs, but I can't remember. off the
It's just
top of
very
my
Rossi-
intense. It's
Rossi
very
as well.
it's
Yeah,
very
Rossi
doing
intensive,
vlogs.
I think, because they're like some of like times they're like a hour, half hour long. I think that's a lot of video and a lot of editing. But I guess they do pay people.
I
to
think
do
that's
it,
the
but-
thing, is like when we get bigger, is hiring a videographer to come along on tours with us, for sure,
Yeah.
and just documenting every single thing that you do, and then you get that content, and then it's much easier. But at the moment, I feel like having a videographer, we're not quite.
Not
to
every
come
day.
everywhere with us,
Not to
do you know
come
what I mean?
everywhere. But we just use videographers for the clubs for now.
Yeah.
But it's definitely something we're looking into in the future for sure.
Yeah, blogs are getting like a lot of DJs are doing them. The Ketama blogs
Yeah.
are very good.
I feel like with the vlogs as well, you can learn about the DJ off stage as well. You learn
Yeah.
about their personality, because some people might be completely different off stage to what they're on stage. You know what
Oh
I mean?
yeah, and it's very good for creating like a community if they
Yeah.
know you off stage, because like people follow. I don't think that people follow DJs, but they follow like the person.
Personality.
Maybe
yeah,
you're
100%.
like, for example, Michael Bibi, after the whole thing with the cancer and that, all the people like started caring more for him, and he became more like, if you relate to him and
Yeah.
you is
100%. Yeah.
you get bigger.
100%. Yeah, I feel like that's something we're definitely gonna get more into, the vlogging, because people just see us on stage, they don't really know that we're not funny or anything.
Got the worst personalities ever.
Do you know
Maybe
what I
we
mean?
should do the vlogs. They'll
Yeah,
unsubscribe.
Yeah, definitely. We'll be losing a lot of followers after them.
Yeah, for sure. And I think that most of the times people like see the image of the DJs like something you have far away, you know, because you are up on the booth, and when you start blogging, people know who you are, and yeah, like they know in a closer way.
Yeah, 100%, 100%. Yeah, that's something we would love coming to Argentina, because we've actually got to meet some of the fans who have been messaging us for years saying come to Argentina, and to meet them has been fantastic.
It's pretty mad to find out kind of that our audience is a lot bigger than we thought over here. So that's always nice.
We had one guy showing us his playlist on Spotify, and every track was our tracks. And we were like, this is crazy. Do you know what I mean? To come all the way over here from England and have people love your music as much as they do, it's just like, we can't be thankful enough for it.
Yeah, what would you say to the younger RSquared guys who used to dream about this and now you're achieving it?
What would I say?
Taking the moment. What, to us?
Yeah.
Taking the moment, and embrace everything that comes your way. Stay humble.
Because a lot of the time you're thinking, I need to do this, I need to do this, I need to do this. You're not enjoying yourself right there and then. So I definitely say that.
100%. Yeah.
Yeah, no, that it happens to me the same. Like I always say, like I have to do this. I have to keep working. I have to keep producing. And sometimes you don't enjoy it. And I think that it's the big reason why we do this.
100%.
And to make the people enjoy as well. So that's why I think that you carry with with that. I don't know, with that feeling. You carry with the feeling that you have to make people enjoy the night. Maybe you forget that. You also have to do it.
100%.
And how was the moment where you signed the track Lovers? I think it was one of your tracks that
Lover.
Lover. I'm sorry.
Yeah, nice one.
How was the moment where it kind of blew up, and how did you live that moment?
Yeah, we signed it to our friends over in America, the US, House Hats.
Big up the boys.
Big up the boys. Yeah, it was a fantastic moment, and the streams on that track have been going quite high after all the exposure we've had from Fantasy. The streams on Lover are doing 5k a day as well. So yeah, releasing that, we had support from John Summit, loads of different DJs. John Summit was a massive support on that record though. So yeah, it's been fantastic.
What's been the support that surprised you the most and that you were most excited for?
I know you're going to say.
Solomon on the Can't Decide edit, man.
Yeah,
he played it back to back, Fortet back to back, Jamie XX, and that is wild to me. Do you know what I mean? Like, we've obviously that was our first ever Solomon play. So yeah, getting a play from Solomon for us is massive. And then obviously all the Corolla support, like Corolla's a go, and then Paco support. More than thankful for them for playing our music.
Have you ever gone to a party that you didn't know you're going to get a support and hear a track of yours?
Printworks, when we first heard Hey You.
Printworks, Hey You.
When you were there, I wasn't there that time, but you had the video.
Music on, Printworks. Corolla was playing, and then I heard "Hey You" come in, and I was like, "Oh, here we go." And also, we were recently at Universe for Paradise, and it was Corolla back to back, Jamie Jones, and then because Frankie Rosado had already dropped our edit, the previous set to Jamie and Marco, so we were like, "Oh, there's no way Marco comes on and plays the edit." It's like 15 minutes before the set ends, and we just hear. Can decide. We're like, here we go.
They played it twice in the night.
Twice in the night, and at Pasha we heard it got played 3 times in one night.
Oh, but every single
That's amazing.
Absolutely mental. So
Mental.
3 times in a night.
3 times in a night.
From 3 different artists. Obviously, they never heard the previous person playing it.
Yeah, exactly. They were sleeping in green rooms.
Yeah.
Are you playing in any other festival?
Well, festival season is finished now in the UK, so it'll be next summer now, June, July, August. So our agent is in the process of sorting festival gigs now, so he's done some outreach and stuff. So hopefully we can get some good festivals for next summer. As we've played the odd one, but that's not something we've massively played in the UK so far. So we're excited to get some big festival gigs next year.
Now it's Amsterdam season, right? It's in
ADE.
Yeah, ADE.
ADE, yeah. We played ADE last year not playing this year, but we're playing in South America instead.
In South America.
Yeah, South America.
Not too bad of a change, eh?
Yeah, exactly. And then we're on to Bangkok, then Dubai, and then we've got Amsterdam in November as well, and then we've got another Dubai show, and then a bit of the UK. So yeah, it's going so well at the moment, and we're more than thankful and grateful for everything that's happening.
What about Dubai, Roddy? You told me you've been there, but what about the people over there? What about the parties? I know that Carola last year did the music on festival over there.
I haven't been since I've been 18.
Okay.
So I've never experienced the
you're
party
gonna
scene
experience
and-
now.
Yeah,
And
exactly.
I've never been there at all, so we'll give feedback soon, but we don't know yet.
Yeah, it's gonna be good, and to be able to go over to Dubai and do what you love is just incredible. Do you know what I mean?
When it's gonna be music on for you guys?
Hey.
We did this summer. We did get a follow from Music On, and we
Ah,
were
that's
we were,
it.
Go
That's it.
follow
That's
on
it.
the
Yeah.
Instagram
and
page.
we were literally running around the room like, what the hell is going on? Because that's a party we always look up to. This is the GOAT party. So if it happens, it'll be one of the best moments of our career.
Yeah.
But we're not pushing anything, and we're patiently waiting to see if anything could ever come in the future.
100%.
I think you get it sooner than later.
Thank you. Yeah, we did actually get a message, funnily enough, on Instagram today from a guy in Romania, and he was like, "Why are you not playing Music On in Romania?" We
Don't
will
a-
hopefully soon.
Don't
bro.
ask us, ask Marco.
Yeah, ask the big dog.
How do you get along? Like, do you ever fight or have
Yeah,
discussions?
everyone thinks we're brothers, and I say we fight like brothers.
Yeah, we fight like brothers.
So because we care about what we do. So if someone's not doing enough, we'll hold them accountable and stuff like that. So yeah, it's a good relationship because we just both want more from each other.
Yeah, 100%. It's a mostly love relationship.
Yeah.
but yeah, we have our ups and downs, but I like every duo. It's about just working together, and sometimes you have disputes, sometimes you get on like a house on fire. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, it's going well at the moment.
But,
so
but
it
how
is.
do you work together, living so far away? Like,
Just send projects to each other, and then Ryan will come up to mine sometimes.
no, yeah, in the production like line, yes, but for example, to the gigs, like you
Yeah,
you
we'll
run into each other there. Or how
No.
does it work?
So if we're going abroad, we're going to get on the flights together. But then if we're playing in the UK, he might drive and I might drive, or he'll come to mine and then we'll drive together.
If it depends on the location of the gig, really.
Yeah, usually I'm driving to a lot of UK gigs at the moment because obviously don't drink anymore, so it saves on us travel. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, helps the promoters out as well.
Yeah, well, that's great. Yeah, now that you're the sober guy, yeah, you got to be the responsible
I'm the
for
designated
yeah,
driver,
the
man.
I've
designated
got
driver,
a personal chauffeur now, so it's all
yeah,
good.
yeah. That's great, man. I mean, that's really good.
How was like getting Hot Since 82 to play your tracks?
Oh, it was fantastic. Obviously, we'd been fans of Hot Since '82 and Knee Deep in Sound for years. So
And he's one of our first biggest supporters.
yeah, it's
isn't
been
he?
a long-term relationship. Sort of, we sent him Brown Eyes, and then he signed it, and then we continued to do EPs on Knee Deep in Sound. Got his number, so we'd be texting, and I'd be sending tracks over WhatsApp and stuff like that. So yeah, to get the support from Hot Since '82 has been massive. And Jeff probably will do another EP for him in the future.
And we heard he's very well received over in
Very,
South
yeah.
America.
Yeah,
Yeah,
big
yeah.
over in
The
South
parties he throws here are always on point.
Yeah, his music taste is spectacular.
Yeah.
He's a very, very, very great DJ. I love watching Hot Since '82 play when he plays. We supported him. Was it early on this year, or was it November? I think it was November. November in Malaga. We played with him at Cocoa Studio Club. So yeah, he's been a good friend and amazing DJ to us.
And you said Hot Since was one of your first big supports. Which was the first one that you said, like, I cannot believe it? The first big.
Do you know what? I think it was Latman.
What was it?
Yeah.
Oh God, this is going back.
Latman played
years now.
Bison. We signed to La Records.
Yeah.
In about
He-
2020, wasn't it?
2020. He actually played it in South America, funny enough. and getting a Latman play for us was like, wow. Do you know what I mean? This is a like a real big DJ to us playing our track. Like, this is crazy. Do you know what I mean? Like, we couldn't believe it, and then got the support throughout the years, and then obviously getting the bigger plays like from Marco Corolla, Paco Osuna. Yeah, just absolutely incredible. There's nothing better than watching your music getting played on a big stage, like especially in Ibiza and Pasha or Destino. Those places are some dream venues that we'd like to play at, especially Destino. I think Destino's up there with a venue that I'd love to play at.
Is an unbelievable venue. We do like an outdoor venue.
Iconic.
Yeah, Destino Arena, Destino Ibiza.
Yeah.
Because here we have a like a production that is name is Destino Arena, so that's why I confuse. There's any gig where you want to play?
Well, we're fortunately enough getting a lot off our bucket list this year, but is there anywhere? To be honest, we're this year we're playing a lot in South America, which was our one place we wanted to play. So that's where I would have said we really wanted to play.
100%. Fabric Madrid as well. Like Fabric Madrid. Il Moretto in Italy.
Yeah.
Destino in Ibiza. Pasha in Ibiza. Space
Miami for sure.
Space, yeah. And obviously South America for us was a huge one on our bucket list. So to be able to tick that off is absolutely incredible. Yeah, so big up the Cool Kids boys.
Yeah, you should try. You should try going to the Miami Music Week.
Oh, 100%, 100%. Yeah, we've got some plans in the works, especially for USA. It's a market that we feel we're well received. We get a lot of messages saying, come to this place, come to New York, come to Texas, and we get a lot of messages like that daily, monthly. So it's somewhere where we really want to hope to break into in 2026. So Miami Music Week is a possibility to be playing maybe at Space. Who knows? Hopefully. Do you know what I mean?
I have a question about these big gigs that you're getting. How does it work? Do you go get the gigs, or they write you, or how is the process of getting one of these gigs?
A lot of them they see the email of our agent on our Instagram and they email him. Danny will then message us and say we've just had an offer through from so and so with all the details. And then we'll say yes or no. It's always yes.
Unless we're double booked.
Unless we're double booked. It's always a bit gutting when a big gig comes in and you're playing another place on that weekend because you think, but yeah, it's all good.
Yeah, but I was asking more like in how do you get these guys to?
It's the music that we put out. People book you for your music. Do you know what I mean? They like what you play. They like what you produce, so they're going to book you off the music that you put out. And the labels you sign to, sometimes you get booked purely off a label, sometimes you get booked purely off a free download on SoundCloud. It really depends on what the people are feeling, what the promoters are feeling, and yeah, it's all on taste.
Thank you.
Well, that's really good. So hopefully you come back to Argentina
100%, 100%. Honestly, it's been.
We're in contact with someone called Alan. Big up, Alan, who said we need to plan your rerun already. So we're hoping to get something in the works and sorted because I wouldn't be very happy if this is my last time here.
No, for sure. You're gonna come back here. Is Valen as well? Vamos, Valen.
Come on, Valen.
Repping his jeans.
Yeah, we got the jeans on.
Oh, look at these.
Qué grande, boludo, acá. Vamos, rola en café, papá. Qué grande, sí. Well, yeah. I'm pretty sure you're coming back to Argentina. People was crazy with you, so definitely it was a really good day. On Saturday, you have double gig.
Yeah. It was amazing. We've never played 5 hours in one night before. Well, we have at the after party, but not officially. And my feet were absolutely ruined from two-stepping all night.
Ryan's been complaining about his feet for 2 days now. I can't stand it any longer.
I could barely walk because I just was two-stepping.
He woke up like a cripple this morning. He was like hobbling to the toilet. I was like, what's going on?
You hit the gym anyway.
Yeah, we went to the gym. I like that's another thing is staying in fit.
Stay fit.
Staying fit is really good for your mental focus, especially when you're having to travel and like touring and then getting back in the studio when you're home. Staying in good mental health is imperative because you can really lose it in this game.
Just good for the routine to keep some kind of routine when you're out traveling and stuff.
Yeah,
like that.
now many DJs are getting fitter. You know,
It
so
is becoming very popular. Like you look at Josh Baker, he's pushes running a lot on his social
Clooney
media.
as well. He's running.
Yep,
They're
Clooney.
hitting running clubs.
Yeah, there needs to. Yeah, there's a. I think Blondish runs a running club as well, an Abra running club. So, yeah, it's something we've always done. So, definitely something that we're going to continue, especially running. I ran a half marathon last year, this year actually in February. So I'm looking to do another half marathon soon. Maybe I'll do it on tour when we come over on tour in another place. Like that would be fantastic.
Yeah. We with the guys from Primitivo, we every week we run together and we go to a club. We say cheers. So we hope we can play there sometime. So we are saying now we have to finish the race so we can play.
100%,
No? Yeah.
100%.
So this is like a way to like to push you to another level to keep achieving things.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
Well, that's great, guys. Thank you so much for coming here.
Brilliant.
I'm
Thank you for
really
getting us
happy.
on. 100%.
I hope you enjoyed it. You enjoyed the stay here in Argentina.
We've absolutely loved it. Absolutely loved it.
I'm staked up to my eyeballs. I've had enough steak I've had a whole cow, I think.
I don't think I can eat steak after eating steak here because it's been so good. You know what I mean?
What the steak in the UK?
It's alright.
It's
It's alright.
It's alright, but it's just like 4 times as expensive as here as
Yeah.
well, which
Yeah.
makes you not like it as much.
Yeah.
So we should send you a package.
100%,
Yeah.
100%. We'll take some in our suitcase. That and orange Fanta.
That's great, man. Well, thank you so much, guys.
Lovely. Cheers, boys.
Thanks,
Great to
boys.
meet
Thanks
you.
for having
Cheers.
us.
Yeah,
Thanks
yeah.
for having us.
Let's go.
Cheers, brother.